G'day guys, welcome to just a quick video for us to announce a couple of things. First of all, as the title says, 2,000 subscribers. It's taken us a while to get there, but we've got there. It's been a hard slog, but again, we've got there and we've got there on our own. But I personally, I'm not going to speak on behalf of everybody, would like to thank you for your support, right from the very first subscriber right through to the last one that's subscribed while we've been away on this amazing trip. So with all of you following us, subscribing to our channel, it supports us and makes us want to go out and do these wonderful trips more, doesn't it, guys?
Absolutely. Realistically, over the journey, and that's not just the whole YouTube channel, I think between you and myself, we started it off on a Friday afternoon and we never were even looking at doing the whole YouTube thing. Become a bit of fun, bit of a hobby that Paul knew about. I know nothing about technology.
Neither did I.
Yeah, but you had half an aptitude.
I have a wife that does.
And it's just grown. And yes, it's taken us a while to get to 2,000 subs. And yes, there are a lot of bigger YouTubers around than we are. But I'd like to think that the content that we put out is good quality. And we actually put out content that relates to four-wheel driving. We don't necessarily put out content that's byproducts of four-wheel driving. So we are true to our channel.
Yep, exactly. Anything from the peanut gallery?
Thanks, guys. They say it's a hard slog. It's a hard slog for Paul, who does all the editing and does all the behind-the-scenes stuff. I know for myself.
He makes us look good.
I'm just here for the ride, and it's great. So thanks for coming along and making it a real thing.
Awesome. All right. Well, with all that out of the way, as the fire collapses, the second thing we'd like to announce is our tag-alongs. Now, we have ummed and ahed about doing tag-alongs in, what's next year, 2023?
2023.
Basically because we do have a lot of support with our tag-alongs, and we thank everybody who has supported our tag-alongs, and they support our channel. This is how we end up with drones and new camera gear and microphones to be able to improve our content. But unfortunately, some people do book at the beginning of the year when they all come out, book a spot on every trip, and then they tend to cancel them closer to the trip, leaving us unable to fill those spots, which basically means we're not really profiting from them. So the exciting news is we are still going to do tag-alongs. However, they're going to be on an ad hoc basis. So we're going to have a, what did we decide last night?
Yeah, 6 weeks notice.
Yep.
Throw it up. So you've got to keep an eye on the page and the beginners page, I'm assuming. We'll put
Yep,
it up.
it'll be up in the beginners group.
It'll be up to the people to keep an eye on that. The ad will come up. We'll take the bookings. About 6 to 8 weeks beforehand. We'll tell you where, what, when, how, what you'll need, where we're going. They won't be the same trips we've been doing. There'll be a fair few new trips. Payment required when you book to lock it in. Might be slightly smaller, maybe only 6 to 8 cars type of thing at a time. There'll be sort of a bit boutique where we're going.
And a bit more personal, I think. If we've got less people, we can spend more time with more quality time with our clients.
And the beauty of that is you don't have to know what you're going to be doing in November, in January. You know.
No, that's right. Yeah.
You know, there's not such a lead time.
I think one of the more exciting things for the viewers that are interested in the tag-alongs, the way we had been running it before, we released a 12-month calendar. So people would get excited about a trip that may not be until October or November. And you've got 10 months from the time that you hear about the trip and think, that's really good, I want to go on it, to the time the trip comes around. And we all know life does get in the way sometimes, and we all know circumstances change.
Yep,
I think
absolutely.
with a 6-week lead time, we advertise it, go, this is where we're going, open it up, people can book. You've only got 6 weeks from the time you hear about it, the time you get interested and excited about it, till the time that you're actually physically going away.
Yep.
From my perspective, yes, when you book a spot under this 6-week lead time that we've got, we need payment in full, right? And people might think, oh, well, what if? We are allowing, if something legitimate does come up and you have made your payment in full, to have that trip transferable. So if, for argument's sake, you book to go on a trip in July and something came up and you paid for that trip, something come up and you could not go on that trip, being transferable, you could organise someone else to go in your place, in which case they would pay the money to you because the spot is already booked, or B, you could transfer it to another tag along.
Yep. One opportunity to transfer.
But the whole point with the money up front, just a quick explanation. One of the most recent tag-alongs that we did, Holly and myself run it. It was an interesting tag-along to say the least. We originally, I think, had 12 cars booked on it, and by the time we went, we had 5. It didn't cover cost.
Yeah, it doesn't
It
make
just
it
did not
financially
cover
viable.
cost. So that's why we have to go down this payment in full. And let's face it, a 6-week lead time, you really should have enough time there to look at it, go, yes, I'm interested, make the commitment, and 99.9% of the time that will roll through, and then you're off and out and about. And the tag-alongs that we are discussing to run next year are all really exciting, really exciting.
We've done a few new trips this year, and we found some pretty cool places to go, and so that's going to be an addition to next year's tag-along roster. So some pretty cool places coming up.
Yep, absolutely. All right, well, on that note, if you do want to help support us and you can't get along on a tag-along, you can become a Patreon if you want to. Every little bit helps. You get access to exclusive content for the level 2 tiers and up. Or you can just, what does Andrew say? Buy us a cup of coffee?
Buy a cup of coffee.
$5 a month, and if we had 100 people give us $5 a month, we're out of here, all right?
We can buy a cup of coffee.
We can buy more cups of coffee.
And that's very true too. And Patreon supporters are really important to help YouTubers continue on their merry way.
Yeah.
But one thing that costs you absolutely nothing, right, is subscribe to the channel. And if you like the content, give it a thumbs up. Simple as that, right? That costs nothing. It takes literally 2 seconds to do. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button because that helps. Every little bit helps. Costs you nothing.
Yep, absolutely. And for those people that have come on our tag-alongs that have thoroughly enjoyed it, we have met some amazing people on those tag-alongs. One of them is sitting on the end of the queue here. She was on our very first tag-along.
Was I?
And now we can't get rid of her.
Yeah.
She keeps coming back.
She comes on every trip now. Yeah, I still remember Holly's message. Would a Jimny be able to get up Jaeger up? We went, absolutely.
Can I bring my husband? Can we bring both cars? Yes.
So yes, we have met some amazing people on our tag-along. So thank you to
Don't
everybody.
forget Anthony.
Anthony, he hasn't been on a tag-along, but Anthony first came along on one of our subscribers days. Yeah, subscribers day, if I remember rightly, was Lancelin, was when we first met you, and we haven't been able to get rid of him since either. So, no, he's a welcome member of the crew. We've even branded him. He's got a shirt now, so that's it.
He's stuck.
He's stuck.
I'm not sure who that works for.
Well, he actually became a most valuable member of the crew when he was running my winch rope out for about 4 hours trying to
That's it.
a big thumbs up for me.
That's it. Yeah. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.